What's going on, everybody? Today's Saturday. I'm bringing you another episode of the World Cup mode, and on this channel, if you guys are new around here, we do World Cup episodes 3 days a week, and we do career mode videos 3 days a week at the moment, so 6 videos a week. I'm really happy with that schedule, so I'd consider subscribing if you're new around here and you want those types of videos and that type of content. I try to keep things quite raw and honest around here also, so we're going to be playing 2 online games today, and we don't use FIFA points around here. What we do is we just open the packs that we get from playing games and winning tournaments, and I think that's the best way to do it and the most enjoyable way to do it for me and how I like to play FIFA. So getting into the first match, we're still rocking the 4-3-3, and like I said before, it's not serving me too well. Thierry Henry and Lewandowski up front is going to be trouble for me. Sterling, De Bruyne, Koscielny. This guy's got a real good team, and more in the midfield and attack, but 4-4-2, just keeping it simple a lot of times, is the best way forward, and it works for people. But we lose connection, and that's been happening to us with the servers quite often lately, guys, is getting into a game, losing connection. But don't worry, we'll be hopping straight back into one in a second. I have got something just to say, and it's not a morbid point or anything. I just want to say it because I feel it's important, and I just want to pay my respects to the Fiorentina captain who passed away recently. He was a young guy, and I've seen a few interviews of him. He seemed like a really nice guy, so just want to pay my respects and mention that it's not all about fun and games. Sometimes we have to pay our respects, and that's what I want to do here. So I hope you guys are doing that also. But moving on and going into some of the games here. Searching for an opponent. Do we actually find one? Yes, we do. This guy's got the formation that I'm considering swapping to, which is the 4-2-3-1 wide. He's got Maradona alone in CDM. He's not particularly got the best team. He has got a few good players in there, like David Silva. Obviously, he's got his lone legend there, but I think that's quite different, at least. And we got things started fairly early in the 17th minute with the shot, and those are crossed goal shots, guys. Sometimes they look lucky when you snap the rebound up, but I actually play like that. I play to where if I can't do anything with the ball in this situation, I'll hit it thinking that it's either going to go in, or if the keeper saves it, I know my right mid or my striker is going to come across and tap the rebound, and so that is actually on purpose. It's not something that I didn't mean to do. And then we give away a penalty here with Mascherano, I believe that was. No, it's Pizarro, sorry. And I just made a bad call there, and he gets the penalty. So, and obviously he's going to shoot and he's going to score, because that's what's been happening to us again and again. I keep diving the right way, and the goalkeeper can't save the ball for some reason. That was a really dodgy dive. I really don't know what he was doing there, but I held trigger down at the analog stick down, so I was very unimpressed by that. So this is the time for me to start really concentrating. I feel like I'm playing good again now on FIFA. We've had a few hiccups along the way, I guess you can say, and a few challenges and struggles, but I feel like I'm playing good again now. And this is the time where when you get a red card and you draw in 1-1, it's not the time to start slowing down. It's the time to start thinking about speeding up and scoring more goals. And I've been doing a lot of thinking about the World Cup mode, and this is just my opinion, guys. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. I appreciate your opinion, but I really believe EA have ruined this mode by having the SPC icon repeatable pack openings, and that was a nice finish there. He left me wide open to score, but I think FIFA have really ruined it, and I've actually heard that they didn't mean to do it. It was actually an accident, and then they had to stick with it. That's what I heard from a friend of mine. But the thing is, if everybody's got icon teams, and I'm not saying, there's been some great players over the years, Gary Lineker, Maradona, Ronaldinho, some great players, but the truth is they don't play anymore, and it's not relevant in 2018. What Gary Lineker's doing is not relevant in 2018. In fact, most of you guys out there are so young that you can't even remember Gary Lineker playing anyway. And I'm not saying it's not great to have them in the game, I think it is, but is it good to come up against a team in a month's time that has 8 icon players in it? And you've got players like Kevin De Bruyne or Salah, who are players doing well currently, that you just don't want to use them because there's no need for them anymore. And so I really don't like it, but the truth is we have to open them, because if we don't, then obviously we're going to fall way behind them. It's going to make it very difficult for us. You can see in the game what ended up happening. We managed to get back to 3-3 with a red card. I was thinking to myself, and it's our CDM as well that got the red card. I was thinking, if we can just get 3-3 and just keep it a draw, I'm happy to finish the game with a draw, and not. As long as we didn't lose the game, I was happy there with a red card. And I was doing some real busy work in the 90th minute, but I just couldn't finish the ball in the end. And we probably should have got 3 points from that, but like I said, I just couldn't seem to get the finish at the end of the match. So we finished up the first match, and we get the pack there, you can see. And also, I was thinking about, this is probably a good time for me to lay the question of the day onto you, which is going to be 2 things. Today is Saturday, and today one of the games that are going to be played is France-Australia. And in fact, they'll have already kicked off by now. By the time this video has been out, they'll probably have just finished. But my prediction is France are going to win that 3-0. I want to know in the comment section down below, who do you think's going to win that match and what scoreline? Also, guys, who do you think's going to win the World Cup? My prediction in an earlier video was Germany. So I would recommend that you guys tune into these episodes. We always have these questions, and I'm just trying to build a community of people that are all having fun, and that's the main goal of all of these videos, is to have fun and entertain you guys. It's not about anything else really other than that. And we get started in the 9th minute, making it a 1-0 right there. And this guy's got quite a decent team actually, but he's got like 72 chemistry, which, you know, I don't know, you get dealt certain cards, I guess, and so you can't always choose to have certain players in certain positions. But I felt like, you know, this guy probably might have wanted to do better. But then again, some of you guys play well with poor chemistry. I know for me, if I've not got at least 8 chemistry in a player, I'm struggling. Like, I can notice a difference in my player, but we was all over him at the start of this match. And there's one chance you seen a second ago of us coming through, and I was blasting the B button. I play on Xbox for you guys that don't know, and I was blasting it, and the goal, you know, the shot would not just wouldn't register. And I was like kind of frustrated by that when EA does that, and it allows him to get back in the game. This was quite a frustrating game. You'll see the outcome of the match, but I was really all over this guy. This guy was not, you know, we're all at different levels in FIFA, and this guy was just not at my level in terms of in this game. He wasn't a very good defender. You can see there, we just get straight through. Lovely goal, but he let us through. You know, it wasn't, I had to use some skill to get through there, but and the finish was definitely a skillful finish, but, you know, he just let me run through. It was kind of like, you know, he wasn't a very good defender, and I don't know where his defenders are even at, to be honest, in that position. And Ronaldo has to be the best striker I've ever used in any FIFA, and that's a huge statement, but I have not ever played with anybody like him before. And that was kind of stupid from me there. I kind of regret that at the time, because I was running through. I should have just laid it off to the left mid and made that 3-1, but I didn't really feel threatened by this guy. You can see how many shots we're having, and good shots as well, and I'm waiting the post loads of times. We finally snap up the rebound. But I say this quite often, guys, I don't care if you have loads of shots if they're all just from anywhere, and if that's your game style, great, you do you. I'm going to do me, you do you. But when you come up against guys and all they ever do is they shoot from 20, 30 yards at every single shot, and then it's a corner because they can't shoot, they get a corner, falls back to them, and it's just like, at least for me, you might say I have 12 shots, 8 on target, but all the shots was quality shots. I worked to get in the position and good quality shots. He only had that one shot in there, and I'm surprised he didn't actually rage quit in this match, to be honest, really early. I thought, in fact, a lot of people when they get battered, they kind of think, right, I'm done with this, but making it 4-1, and I gave him credit for sticking in there for as long as he did, because it's not easy when you're getting battered to not want, because I have those thoughts all the time where I really want to quit if you know, for in a situation, and I just don't quit. I say, no, I'm going to carry on going and keep playing, and he actually manages to get a goal back, which is quite cool there, that he managed to come forward and get one back. The real lesson to be learned is, guys, in life or on FIFA, if you're just having fun, you never get better at things by just quitting. And this guy, he gets another goal, and yes, he doesn't deserve it. We all know that. It's quite obvious that he didn't deserve it, but he got 2 goals back by trying. He didn't ever, no one ever came and did something good or came back in a match by quitting. And so it's something you can take on board and use for yourself. If you enjoyed this video, guys, click the like button. I appreciate that. And make sure you comment in the videos of whatever you want to say or the question of the day. And tomorrow's episode, Monday's episode will be an Arsenal career mode. So stay tuned for that.